3 things that we've learned after visiting Yiyou Auto Parts Center in Guangzhou. I'm Cordy and we're from the Rolling Raccoon, Asia's #1 automotive English medium channel. So the #1 thing that we've realized is that the MOQs have dropped significantly. The MOQ can be as little as $2 or even $1. This is because you can broadly categorize the shops here into 2 types. 1, the traders, and 2, the direct factories themselves. For the traders, they're actually very happy to just sell you like one product. They said, okay, if you want to buy, you just buy it today, put it in your luggage and go home. A small pro tip, how we kind of realize we can distinguish between the traders and the factories is that typically the traders are like family-run businesses. You will see their kids like running around the shop. And for the factories, it tends to be like 1 or 2 ladies or men just like typing away at their computer looking really serious. So the other way that you can tell whether it's a factory store or a trader is actually it will say on the shop sign itself that it's a factory direct store. The good thing about buying from a trader is that they're willing to give you a much smaller MOQ, but they won't be able to customize it as much. Basically, they will just be selling what they have on hand. The factories, even though they're also willing to sell a smaller MOQ, there is a difference between the low quantity purchase and the distributor price purchase. For small accessories, the factories are looking at about 2,000 to 10,000 units to produce something custom made for you, so you can do white labeling for these products as well. The good thing is nowadays they are quite receptive to overseas buyers. They can do everything from producing the product to making your own branding, producing the packaging for you, and also shipping it to your country. At the end of the day, it's all about cost. So if you're buying a lower MOQ, then the cost will be higher, and if you're buying more, then the cost will be lower. But what I thought was very interesting is that actually the price difference is not as significant as you think. So for example, like the keys that you see behind me, it could be, let's say, 20 renminbi for 1 piece and maybe only 18 renminbi if you buy the whole box. So the pricing difference is really not that much as we thought before we came over here. So I would still highly recommend you guys come down if you're looking to source products directly from China. The pricing is still much more reasonable here compared to Alibaba. Not only can you get a very attractive price, sometimes on Alibaba there is like a MOQ kind of thing that you have to do. Over here, it's at least negotiable. You can tell the business owner like, hey, I'm doing this as a first time for my country. Let me try out a few pieces, send it to me, and then we can go from there. They're usually quite happy to oblige. What I found that was particularly helpful was that some of the shop owners even knew like what products would be suitable for which regions, because they do sell a lot to the world, so they export a lot of products from here. Unfortunately, there isn't really like a directory here. In a nutshell, let me take you through some of the shops that I found interesting, or like some categories that I see a lot of here. They have about most of everything that can be changed in a car. So you have a lot of Android players, 360 cams, car leather seats, scanner tools, keys, accessories, body kits, lots of LEDs, tires, cleaning accessories, cleaning supplies. Basically almost every consumer product that you can think of, they'll have it here. The only thing that I realized they didn't really have a lot of is tools itself, so mechanics tools. So the last thing that I realized is that even though this is a very international market, you can see a lot of foreigners walking around, it's still quite important to be able to speak Chinese. So I do recommend if you come down to bring a translator or be able to speak Chinese yourself. It's still better when you're negotiating with the suppliers or when you want to talk to different stores, because it does still seem that most of the stores speak mostly Chinese. In summary, you can grab your suitcase and just come down to Guangzhou. Hope you guys liked today's video and enjoyed the content. Let me know if you guys want to see more, and like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!